All right, hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I clean a project and iron it so that it's prepared for framing or mounting or whatever it is you want to do with it. So here's the project. It's important to wash them after you're done because the oils and acids from your hands will eat into the fabric eventually and stain it. I had a couple projects that I'd worked on, put them in my closet for years, and when I got them out they had these discolored bits from where I'd been holding on to them. So yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want it to eat into your projects. So what I do is you have some warm water, and I like to use Dawn dish soap as it removes grease, but it's also very gentle. You could also use like a hand washing laundry detergent like Woolite if you like. And also I like to have distilled water for my final rinse because I have hard water and you don't want hard water mineral stains on your project, obviously. So pretty simple. So I have my lukewarm water and just add a little bit of the Dawn or whatever detergent you're using. And then you just want to take your piece and gently push it into the water and then just kind of swish it back and forth a bit. With really big projects, I use sometimes the bathtub. Of course, make sure your sink has been scrubbed really clean before you do this. This one isn't so bad because it didn't take me very long to stitch, so I didn't have a lot of touching it. But my big projects, I am always amazed and grossed out by how dirty my wash water gets. So another reason you want to do this too is the soaking and then ironing will remove any creases that were in your fabric. All right, so water's a bit cloudy there, which is all the hand oils and dirt. So you can reduce the amount by using, say, grime guards and stuff, but in the end, you're still touching the thread with your fingers, so you're still going to get your hand oils and acids onto your project. And of course, if you're someone who licks their thread, you really want to make sure that you wash it afterwards because it will start to break down those fibers. So this just takes a little while. Swish it around. All right, so that's looking good. So just drain it, and then you want to rinse this until there are no more suds left and the water is clear. So that can take a few rounds depending on how big your piece is. So rinse this a bit like this. Sink up a bit again, and same thing, just swish gently back and forth. Get all that soap out. Make sure that you got everything out. The water's kind of clear. This will take at least 2 tries, I find. So, all right. Okay. Do this a couple of times, and then I'm going to use the distilled water just to be certain there's no hard minerals left on here. So that's looking nice and clear. The suds are gone. So give that a last drain. Distilled water here just to be certain all of the suds and anything that might stain is gone. When I have a really big project with really deep creases, I will often leave this to soak for a while, sometimes up to like a good half hour, just to be sure that everything's really saturated and penetrated, and that will make it easier for you to iron out any creases. You can see the creases are a lot harder to see. There's still a bit of one there from where it was folded, but it's not as pronounced as it used to be. So once you've finished doing this, you're satisfied that you have got it completely clean, take it, I have a bunch of towels here. So just, I'm gonna put it on the towels, and then you're just gonna press the excess water out. You could even roll it up in the towel if you like, but do not wring your piece ever, because you will distort your stitching. You don't want to do that. So just pressing or rolling to get that bit of extra water out. Turn this over because this side is dry. And just press that. And then I'm also going to start warming up my iron. So you want to do this with a dry iron. Obviously you don't need a steam because your fabric is wet. So that will take care of that part to get your wrinkles out. And again, you can leave this to sit for a little while, especially for bigger projects, to make sure that it's drier. But you still want it to be wet because you want to be able to iron all those creases out so that it is nice and flat. Ready for framing. All right, so see if that's getting warm. Yeah. So set this aside. You can do this on an ironing board. I'm just going to do this on a spare towel. So make sure there's no wrinkles in the towel, or you'll transfer those to your project. And then lay this face side down, and we're going to iron on the back. Okay, so yeah, let's get a nice spot. So iron sort of from the center, pressing outwards to kind of stretch it so you don't get any wrinkles towards the inside. And this step takes a while. You can see the steam rising off here. This step takes longer than you think. I had one of my really big projects. This took me like 3 or 4 hours to really be done with it. So, you know, put a movie on or something and settle in for the long haul. And then, yeah, you just keep gently pressing it until all the wrinkles are gone. All right, so I'll show you a little clip after this is completely dry of what it looks like. All right, so there you have it, all done. It's been washed and pressed. It's all nice and clean. All the wrinkles are gone, and it's ready to be framed or mounted, however you want to finish it. I am going to turn this into a little wall hanging, so I will show you in my next video how I do that. All right, so thanks for joining me today, everybody.